Hello, everyone. This is Sullivan here, back with another bite-sized review. And today we're going to be reviewing Call of Duty. Now, many of you are definitely familiar with this franchise, and if you aren't, you probably were living under a rock. I don't mean that in any rude way, but maybe you don't somehow know. And I just want to give a quick disclaimer. Modern Warfare 3 2023 is not a good game. If you've already played like a bunch of other Call of Duties, because it's really just the same thing, and the story is definitely not as good compared to the other Call of Duty games. But if you've never played a Call of Duty game, I would say that this is a spectacular game, because it's not a bad game, it's just a bad sequel. But we're going to be getting into this is intended for people who have not played Call of Duty before, ever. Let's say this is their first Call of Duty game. So, without further ado, let's get started. In 2023, the gaming world witnessed the return of a beloved franchise with the release of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. As the third installment in the Modern Warfare series, it had high expectations to meet. This game promised to deliver the adrenaline-pumping, action-packed experience that fans have come to expect from the franchise. Now let's dive into what this iteration brings to the table. One of the standout features of Modern Warfare 3 is its stunning visuals and immersive sound design. The graphics are top-notch, with realistic environments, detailed character models, and impressive special effects that truly bring the battlefield to life. Whether you're navigating through war-torn streets or engaging in intense firefights, the visuals never fail to impress, accompanied by a dynamic soundtrack and realistic sound effects. The audio further enhances the immersive experience, making every explosion and gunshot feel impactful. The gameplay in Modern Warfare 3 stays true to the fast-paced arcade-style action that the series is well known for. Players are thrust into a gripping narrative that takes them across global locations from the streets of New York City to the sands of the Middle East. The campaign offers a somewhat good mix of intense firefights, stealth missions, and cinematic set pieces that aren't the greatest in the series, and I definitely would recommend other other Call of Duty storylines, but this one is okay. If I guess you've never played a Call of Duty game before, but if you have, for example, I would not recommend the story, and I wouldn't exactly recommend the story for a newcomer either, because it's quite mediocre. One of the highlights of the game is its multiplayer mode, which provides endless hours of competitive fun with a wide range of maps, customizable loadouts, and diverse game modes. There's something for every type of player, whether you prefer team-based objectives or free-for-all chaos. The multiplayer has you covered. Plus, the new addition of the weapons, perks, and kill streaks add depth to the gameplay and keep things fresh. I will touch in a little bit to the story upcoming, but for now we're just gonna talk about replay value, stuff like that. In terms of replay value, Modern Warfare 3 excels with its addictive multiplayer mode, challenging Spec Ops missions, and collectibles scattered throughout the campaign. There's always something new to discover, whether you're a casual player looking for some quick fun or a hardcore gamer seeking to master every aspect of the game. Modern Warfare 3 offers plenty of content to keep you coming back for more. While Modern Warfare 3 maintains the core formula that it made its predecessors successful, it also introduces some notable innovations and refinements. The game builds upon the foundation laid by previous titles, incorporating new mechanics and features to keep the exercise feeling fresh. From improved weapon handling to enhanced enemy AI, these subtle changes add depth to the gameplay without staying too far from the series' roots. Nothing groundbreaking, just some tweaks. Now, I do want to talk a little bit more about the story. If you're familiar, like I did say already, this is for people who haven't played a Call of Duty game, but I'm sure there's at least a couple people who might decide to watch this anyways. The story, in my opinion, is a solid 4 out of 10. There is a lot of things that they did wrong with this reiteration or whatever. It's definitely not as good as Modern Warfare 3. They tried recreating the terrorist scene from Modern Warfare 2. It just did not work. And it's too I guess, mainstream, and they didn't want to make it too controversial due to some just because they want to appeal to the mass audience. Some of the deaths in the game I thought were very stupid, and they didn't really feel impactful at all. The writing for the characters is not good. It's really just the same plot from the Modern Warfare 1 reiteration and the Modern Warfare 2 one, but just mixed together, I guess. I personally would not recommend the story. It's horrible if you've played Call of Duty before, and it's okay if you haven't. But yeah, there's not too much. I don't want to spoil anything. It's just not a great story, and I wouldn't recommend it for anybody really. But yeah, that about touches it up for the story. We're gonna move on. Another aspect worth mentioning is the game's robust community support. Infinity Ward and Activision have demonstrated a commitment to keeping the player base engaged through regular updates, events, and DLC expansions. This ongoing support ensures that the game remains relevant long after its initial release, fostering a vibrant and active community of players. Also, I realized I said Infinity Ward in that sentence. I meant Sledgehammer Games. It's also important to touch on the technical performance of Modern Warfare 3. While the game impresses with its visuals and sound design, it's crucial that it runs smoothly across various platforms. Fortunately, Sledgehammer Games has done an admirable job of optimizing the game for different hardware configurations, ensuring a consistent and enjoyable experience for players regardless of their setup. Some of the customization may feel overwhelming for newcomers as well, as there are a lot of different customization options like scopes, any sort of attachment. You can completely change your gun in this game, and it can be a little bit overwhelming trying to find the right class or whatever you want to go with. So just keep that in mind. As for community feedback, no, the Sledgehammer Games does not really listen to community feedback. A lot of things and ideas that people have wanted have not really ever been added into the games, and a lot of bugs stay relevant, and the company is honestly a little too lazy to change some of the things. So, like I've said before, it's an alright game overall. It's just, it's sort of the same thing, but worse. If you want to play a Call of Duty game, just go back and play Black Ops 2 or actual old Modern Warfare 3 or any of the Modern Warfare games really, because all this really adds is, I guess, a new variation of the zombies mode as well. It's Zombies Warzone. I haven't played that too much. I played it a little bit. I didn't like it. I thought it felt rather bare bones because Zombies is supposed to be a wave-based thing and not an open world, where you go around doing mission shooting zombies. That's not the original Zombies experience. So, overall, I'm not gonna... I know I keep repeating myself a little bit in this review, but overall, would not recommend this game. And to be fair, I would probably give this game maybe a 3 out of 10. Don't recommend it. Play any other Call of Duty game. You'll have a better time with any of the other ones. This is not anything groundbreaking. It's rather average. But yeah, that about wraps up the review. If you guys liked it, leave a like. If you disliked it, dislike. Consider subscribing. I'm also willing to hear any criticism regarding my videos, and if you guys want to see certain things in my videos, I will take those into consideration, or just all that good stuff. So yeah, that's about it for the review. Not much to talk about anymore. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and this is Sullivan signing out.